of Caitlin Clark going through practice. And in case you do not realize, tomorrow night, huge game.
Man, Caitlin Clark is wearing gear. She's wearing playing gear, which is something that we had not seen.
That's always my goal, is to be available for the next game, and doing everything I can with the medical staff to be able to get my body right, to be able to do that. And but yeah, I feel.
What if I told you we're about to witness history in the making? Caitlin Clark is back, and the training footage is nothing short of jaw-dropping. But here's the twist. She's not just recovering, she's evolving. And her partnership with Aari McDonald might just redefine the league. The question everyone is asking, is this the start of a new WNBA era? Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So, did you click the subscribe button? Great! Thank you so much. Now, back to the video.
You can see Caitlin Clark is wearing compression tights. She's out here with the bun. She's doing her Diana Taurasi impression right now.
For the Indiana Fever against the hated Cheryl Reeve-led Minnesota Lynx. Now,
Caitlin Clark's return isn't just another comeback story. It's a spotlight-stealing moment that's already shaking up the WNBA. Fans and analysts can't stop talking about the training footage that surfaced over the last week, showing Clark back on the court, sharper than ever, or so it seems. Even before her injury, she was a league icon, pulling in an insane number of all-star captain votes like it was effortless. Now, with cameras locked on her every move, the stakes feel even higher.
okay, so she was a limited participant. She's trying to put herself in a position to get back for the next game.
Maybe just keeping it hot, maybe some heat. Like, obviously it's not putting major heat on it, but you can put some sort of, like, you can keep the heat in.
Everyone's asking, can she not only reclaim her role as one of the WNBA's biggest stars, but somehow improve on the dominance she oozed before? The footage is incredible, but if you look closely, it reveals something unexpected. Clark's movements in these scrimmages aren't just precise, they're deliberate, almost like she's measuring every step, every cut, every jump. On one hand, that level of focus speaks to her intense basketball IQ. She's a player who doesn't do anything without purpose. But on the other, it raises questions about whether she's holding back, testing the waters rather than diving straight in.
Oh, Steph is wearing the Caitlin Clark shoes. Seems obvious she's playing nice shoes too.
I was like, is this on ESPN? Is this on a big network? I think it's a Commissioner's Cup final game.
Playing it smart is crucial after an injury, but fans know her game thrives on instinct. The calculated pace feels like a double-edged sword. And let's be real, without her, the league felt off.
There's obviously going to be a major crowd, and the Lynx is one of the best teams in the league. So they could certainly use her back in the line.
That, like, she's gotten scans. The reason they're saying day-to-day is I think that it is actually day-to-day because I think they don't have a clue what's wrong with her.
Ratings dropped, buzz faded, and it became crystal clear just how much Clark lifts the WNBA as a whole. She's more than a franchise player, she's a phenomenon, but what happens if she's not quite ready? What happens if she's rushed back into the spotlight before she can fully settle into her rhythm again? That's the tightrope she and the Indiana Fever are walking right now. In the footage, we saw Clark shine in team scrimmages, orchestrating play after play like she never left. Her signature cross-court passes are back, catching defenders off guard, while her deep threes splash in like clockwork. Watching her dominates feels like watching an artist. Every move intentional, every play fitting into a bigger picture. But here's the kicker. Is this vintage Clark, or is it just the warm-up to a much bigger performance? Her presence screams pre-injury dominance, but it also leaves fans guessing. And here's the interesting part. This comeback isn't just about her. There's another piece of the puzzle that could change everything for the Fever.
But when he was with ESPN, he had I believe it was the biggest national radio sports show in the country. May still be the biggest.
It's going to be diagnosed just like her quads, just like obviously the MRI showed his quad strain and then it was okay.
After she came back from the quad injury, that she wasn't going to play, and then all of a sudden, we found out her.
Aari McDonald might just be Caitlin Clark's perfect partner on the court. If you've seen McDonald play, you already know what makes her so dangerous. She moves like she's in fast forward, tearing down the court with speed that defenders can't keep up with. She's unpredictable and instinctive, always a split second ahead when it comes to reading plays. But what sets her apart is more than speed. It's her ability to create opportunities out of nothing. This is where things could get scary for the rest of the league, because Clark's playmaking and McDonald's explosiveness complement each other in a way we don't see often in basketball.
It's looking like there is a possibility that she plays in the Commissioner's Cup game. Is it a probability? No.
Cheer. Yeah, she's right here in some tights. I've never seen Caitlin Clark in tights, I don't think.
We've already caught glimpses of what this duo brings in practice. Picture this. Aari zipping around defenders, slicing through the defense like she's got turbo mode activated, while Clark spots the angles and fires pinpoint passes. It's everything we've been hoping for, and maybe more. One moment stands out. Clark sets up in the corner, her defender sagging slightly off her, and McDonald drives hard to the basket before kicking it back to Clark for a wide-open three. Just like that, the defense collapses, and McDonald creates that sliver of space Clark needs to thrive. Early chemistry like this? It's game-changing.
It looked like she wasn't going to go. And now one could argue, should she have been back? That's the other question.
She is getting shots up. And look, it doesn't seem like she's doing anything major.
To put it simply, McDonald adds speed to Clark's precision. Watching them together feels like you've strapped a turbo engine onto a precision sports car. Defenders are left scrambling, not knowing whether to chase McDonald's lightning-fast cuts or try to shut down Clark's perimeter shots. And for the Fever, this changes everything. Suddenly, their offense isn't just effective, it's lethal. Defenses will have to stretch thin just to keep up, shifting constantly between McDonald driving to the hoop or Clark draining threes from deep. But with that potential comes pressure. They have the tools to make the Fever look unstoppable, but their chemistry has to stick under real game pressure. That's what makes the upcoming game against the Valkyries worth watching. This isn't just another regular season matchup. It's the stage where this duo has to prove they're more than just highlights from practice.
I think it's going to be one of those weird injuries where it's like it'll be found out that it's like as I've said, I think it could very well be a pinched nerve.
I mean, I feel good. I'm going to be day to day from here on out, and doing everything I can to put myself in position to play the next game every single time.
That is just causing all the problems in her leg. Something like a pinched nerve in her hip, which is causing groin pain, which is what caused extra stress.
Caitlin Clark's return isn't just about her, it's about the energy she brings to the entire WNBA. Her absence left a noticeable void, with ratings dipping and excitement cooling off. Now, seeing her step back onto the court feels like the league has gotten its spark back. And make no mistake, this isn't just a comeback, it's a chance to remind everyone why Clark has changed how we think about basketball. The question isn't just whether Clark's ready to dominate again, it's bigger than that. Is the WNBA ready for Caitlin Clark 2.0? You don't want to miss what's coming next.